This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Hey, thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. A lot to update you on. And if you could, I would appreciate it always. Hit the share button and let's get going. Good morning, Tammy Lynn. Ooh, to the snowfall. So, no surprise, winter weather advisory for the southern half of the state for today. I guess the surprise would be that the snow band has lifted about 2 counties northward. You know, we thought maybe the accumulating snow would stop at about Flint and Grand Rapids. Now it's 2 counties farther to the north on that. And hey, by the way, we got a big crowd on here. Well, how much snow have you seen in the southern parts of the state so far? All right, so here's the radar, and this is important. You're noticing that the snow is lifting north. It is getting out of the Detroit area and out of the Ann Arbor area, at least wholeheartedly. And Kalamazoo, you got light snow around, but the heaviest has shifted north. I would say that will be the case for a few hours, and then it will come back south through the morning hours. Now, here is a total additional snowfall from what you have now. I'm seeing reports of 1 to 2 inches in the southern part of the state. Brighton was almost 2 inches, probably the same for Ann Arbor and Detroit. I haven't seen any real reports around there. Now, going through the day, the heaviest snow now expected to be around Saginaw, Bay City, Flint, Northeast Genesee County, into the thumb. 4 to as much as 6 inches. I'll break that down for you here in just a second. And Grand Rapids, you're still looking at about 2 or 3 additional inches of snow. And then between Grand Rapids and Saginaw, about 3 to 4 inches. Ann Arbor and Detroit, you're still looking at 1, maybe 2 inches of snow. And Jackson, maybe an inch or so on snowfall. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to our radar forecast first and make sure I got a good perspective for you. All right, and it's pretty easy story today. Well, I guess I shouldn't say weather's never easy, I guess. The story is that the snow lifts northward. This is noontime. So the thumb, you're going to have snow, Saginaw, Bay City, Midland, Mount Pleasant, Clare, Alma, Grand Rapids. Southern parts will be in light snow off and on. And then we go to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4, 5. You know, so you're still getting light snow through Oakland County into the Detroit area. So this is kind of a lingering one. We thought, well, 3 days before the snow started, it looked like the snow would end sometime Tuesday morning. It's going to end probably about 6 hours later than that. All right, Carmen Pearl says it's coming down hard and Bad Axe. Bad Axe, get ready for probably at least 5, maybe 6. So by evening, it will all be done. Here's a couple of computer models that I wanted us to look at. This is total snowfall through the day, additional snowfall from what you have now. And there you could see it, the thumb. What's happening is a northeast wind, no ice on the water, and warm temperatures. Kind of deceiving. I've seen this over in Wisconsin. It's a little bit too warm for what we would call classic lake effect snow, but yet the lake is warm. So mine not thinking properly, there is some lake enhancement. So in the thumb, you're going to get it pretty good. Port Austin, Bad Axe, Harbor Beach, over maybe toward the Seaboon area, you could be up to 6 inches. Otherwise, 4 or 5 around the Saginaw area. Another 2 to 3 Flint, 2 to 3 in Grand Rapids, and southern third of the state, I-94 southward, we'll call it 1 to maybe 2 inches of additional snow. So I would say the band has shifted north when we thought that maybe it would be an I-94 heaviest snow. Now it looks like it's probably going to be an M46 type heaviest snow. Here's a second model, and there you see the same scenario. This is not as high resolute of a model, Let's see. At Lansing, you're probably looking at maybe another 2 inches of snowfall. Hello, Oxford. And hello, Rosa Hag and Richard Jennings. Tamika Evans, you're probably in Saginaw area looking at least a solid 3, maybe 4. Here's the additional snowfall. So there you can see it again. Detroit, Ann Arbor, 1 inch, maybe 2 inches. Kalamazoo, maybe 2. Grand Rapids, 2 or 3. Flint, 2 or 3. And then you get to an axis from about Big Rapids to Mount Pleasant to the Thumb, and you're looking at 3 to 4 inches additional snowfall. All right, so we're through that. Now, what happens as we go into the future? So, snow is over this evening, and we go through the night dry. Tomorrow's going to be cold. Highs only in the 20s, and Thursday's going to be cold. Highs only in the 20s. So, the roads aren't going to improve real dramatically all at once. Judith O'Connor, how much for Howell? I would say you will probably have another 1 or 2 inches of snow. So we're good on driving Wednesday into Thursday as far as good winter travel conditions. Again, nothing above freezing, so we won't instantly see the roads improve dramatically. This is Saturday morning, so we're dry into Saturday morning. Then you can see the next parade of storms starting to line up, and we are in a fairly stormy pattern about every 5 to 7 days out. This is Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, Sunday overnight into Monday morning. So a very similar looking storm system with some snow sometime late in the weekend into early next week, and then a break, and the next storm system coming in from the west. The one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that all of these have a connection to the Gulf of Mexico. So they're not starved for moisture, and any one of those can turn into being a decent snow. This one here, way out, 10 days out, showing mild air ahead of it and changing to rain. I wouldn't really believe that just yet. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. But the point being is that there's 2 storm systems between now and February 5th, aside from the one that we have on the way today. Now, the Climate Prediction Center, they do the extended forecast, the 6 to 10 day forecast. And they show 6 to 10 day forecast warmer than normal, 8 to 14 day, that goes into February 9th, slightly warmer than normal. And then let me jump back and give you the precip, and they kind of indicate that, that storm track is through the middle part of the country, is in our region. So here's the 6 to 10 day precip leaning toward above normal, and the 8 to 14 day precip leaning a little bit more toward above normal. So there you have it. We'll say northern parts of the state, northern half of lower Michigan, you can get into 1 to 2 inches of solid snow. Most of the snow through the Saginaw area and the Thumb today, 3, 4, to getting into the eastern part of the Thumb, 5 to 6 inches of snow, quite snowy in the Thumb. And then as you go south, you've gotten into that dry slot, and the snow band is lifted north, so you're down to 1 or 2 additional inches of snow, and just kind of an off and on snow, and that would be for Detroit and Ann Arbor, Kalamazoo and Jackson, anything along I-94. So there you have it. Thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. I'll keep you posted on any changes. Some of these can be overachievers. So the eastern part of the Thumb, you get some lake effect. There might be some isolated spots that go over 6 inches, but that's usually within about 5 miles of the shoreline or something like that. So take care. Have yourselves a great day. Drive safely, and I will see you back here tomorrow morning.